You ever get those moments where just nothing going right? Somebody got you down, somebody giving you static, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, boss, friend, teacher. You got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues all the time, baby. That's what we like here at Me Teach Guitar. Me Teach Guitar, blue box, the blues. Let's go. I'm teaching you the 12 bar blues today. What's it called? Thank you. It is the 12 bar blues. It's pretty easy. I'm going to teach you all power chords. Stick with it, and you're going to be rocking the blues in no time. So when I showed you my blues box, my power chord box, at one point I said that I was going to confuse you later on. Okay, this might be that time. I'm going to give you, when I show you these power chords, I'm going to associate numbers with them. And you kind of got to remember the numbers. I'll explain the numbers later on and what they mean, but it is a very common progression, which means a sequence of chords. We're going to be playing the 1 chord, the 4, and the 5. So just like always, I'm going to do this in the key of A, 6th string, top string, low E string on the 5th fret. That is an A. So if we're in the key of A, an A chord, in this case I'm just going to play a power chord, is the 1. Make sense? The 1 chord. That's an A. If we're in the key of G, down 2 frets, 3rd fret, 6th string is a G, then the G chord would be the 1. But I'm not going to play it in G. I'm going to play it in A. So this is the 1 chord, A. The 4 chord, and again, I'll explain what all those numbers mean later on, but you just got to go with it for the sake of the lesson. The 4 chord is right below it, a 5th string power chord. That's the 4. So this is the 1, this is the 4. In this case, the 4 is a D. 5th string, 5th fret is a D. The 5 chord is up 2 frets from where you just were. In this case, it's an E, because that 7th fret on the 5th string is an E. I know I keep repeating myself over and over, but I'm hoping it just reinforces what you've already learned. So that's an E. So the 1 chord is the home base. In this case, it's an A. The 4 chord is right below it. And the 5 chord is 2 frets up, which are 3 of the positions from that power chord box I showed you. I'm just skipping what I called position number 2. So in that box, if you remember, it's on my cheat sheet. It's positions 1, 3, and 4, but the chords are called 1, 4, and 5. That's why I thought I was going to confuse you. So forget about the box. That was just an example 100 lessons ago. 1, 4, 5. If we're in G, it's the same thing. G is the 1. Right below it is the 4, that's a C. 2 up is the 5, in which case it's a D. So this is the pattern of the 12 bar blues. Wait, what's it called? Thank you. This is the pattern of the 12 bar blues. It is 2 bars, 1 bar, 1 4 count on the number 1 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go down to the 4 chord, give it another 4 count, 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back up to the 1 chord for 2 bars, 2 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 bars. 4 bars out of the 12 we just did. So it's 4 counts, 1 bar on the 1 chord. Go down for 1 bar, come back up for the last 2 bars. So just that first third, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy enough? The next part of it, the next third, it is 2 bars on the 4 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then back up for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take it from the beginning. I don't want you to get confused. So we do the 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 1, the 1. Then we do the 4, the 4, the 1, the 1. So we've only worked with those 2 positions so far. I'll take it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last third of the 12-bar blues, we go up to the 5 for 1 bar. We go down to the 4 for 1 bar. We go back to the 1 for 1 bar, and then we finish on the 5. So the end of it goes, we're starting on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Back to the beginning. 1. Pretty cool, pretty easy. What can you do with that? First of all, it's called a 1-4-5 progression. If you say that to a musician, they'll know exactly what you're talking about. And if somebody's playing a 1-4-5 progression from you, that's the number of the chords, you'll be able to go in and play licks with them. So if they're in the key of A, you can play that A minor pentatonic or that blues scale. You can play with them. What can you do to jazz up that 12-bar blues so you're not just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Again, just like I taught you with that power chord, adding the pinky 2 frets up from where your 3rd finger is. So you can start adding that on and off. It takes practice, but eventually it's going to be the only way you ever play it. One other thing you can do to jazz it up, at the very end when we play that 5 chord, I'll just do the last third, but it's called a turnaround because you get back, it brings you back to the beginning of the 12-bar blues on that 1 chord. So in blues terminology, it's called a turnaround. So what you can do to jazz that part up is instead of just playing the 1 and finishing on the 5, you can do the 1 and then go down to the 4 and step up to the 5. And then start all over again. I'll do it here at the end. I've already started. So what I did there, again, instead of just going right to the 5 at the very end, I started on the 4 and just stepped up 2 frets. I know you've heard it before. It's super common. So that's my lesson for today. Follow along with the diagram. Practice slow, steady, but pretty soon, I mean, you can do that in any key. You can do that up in a E. I'm sorry, that's a B. There's the 4. It's the same shape, so we're just moving it up and down the neck. This is an E. This is a B. And now we'll go up to F sharp. Boom. Blues. I know, baby. I got the blues too. I'll have the blues more if you don't subscribe and like this video. Come on, help me out. Make me feel better. The blues. Everybody's got the blues. All right. Hopefully you don't have the blues anymore. There you go. I'll see you next time.